Hello everyone, welcome back with me again, Luisa Turnip at channel Sehat Sexy and Fit. Today I have a very special guest, Naomi. Could you please introduce yourself, Naomi? What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Naomi and I'm from Canada.
Today we're going to be talking, Naomi going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about scoliosis. She's extremely knowledgeable. So now, could you please, Naomi, tell about how do you think about scoliosis and since when do you aware about it?
I'm aware about it since I was 9 years old. It's usually a condition that develops as you grow or as you age and you develop. So lots of people are unaware of it as a child, or when you're born it's usually invisible, and then it develops as you progress or as you age. So now I've had it 20 years.
So you had it 20 years and you start aware it from 9 years old?
Yes.
Right. So before that you don't really notice, you just think like you're just, the same like other, you don't feel any different.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. Now here we go, Naomi, if you don't mind to show them how is your scoliosis.
Of course.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe you can tell anything. So scoliosis has different this, anything you think? Yeah, maybe they will be happy to hear that.
So it depends what sort of scoliosis you have. But I have an S curve, so it's actually two curves. So the primary curve is here, and then the secondary curve is here at the bottom of the back.
So you got two curves, one here and one on the lower one.
Some people only have one, and sometimes this can be more painful and cause more problems actually, because if you have two, it seems to be more balanced.
Right.
But you will notice if you have scoliosis that some things are very difficult, and some things are also very easy. So you may be very flexible on one side of your body and then not so flexible on the other side.
Right. So now Naomi is going to show you guys what will be good to keep and maintain your posture, to keep you strong, sehat, sexy and fit, of course. So what do you reckon? You say this?
Most of the twisting poses, or also just some sun salutations, are good to open your back and to maintain the mobility.
Today, guys, sun salutation is the best. She's going to show that for us. Yes, please, Naomi. Space and time is given for you now. Rip it off. So, guys, here Naomi is going to show you sequence of sun salutation, and I'm here going to tell you what the poses of that sequence is. Standing nice and tall, and slowly fold the forehead, hands down onto the floor, try to reach in the legs, and step one foot back and follow by the other one. Flattening the back and lower down, stretch that foot, extend that spine. So this one's good for opening for the heart. Oops, mistake. I meant to open the shoulder. And exhale, back onto downward facing dog, lifting that sit bone high and tall, stepping that foot, and bring the other one as well. Now extend that spine, lift the arms up. So that's the sequence. You can repeat that 2 or 3 times a day, 3 rotating in a day. So that's the front view, from the side view, and now she's going to show you from the front view. Mountain pose. Raise your hands as you inhale. As you exhale, fold forward, keeping spine and your legs long and stretched. Step your both feet back onto chaturanga or plank pose, and press your hands and inhale, upward facing dog. And when you exhale, to downward facing dog. And inhale, step your both feet forward and to stand forward bend. And when you inhale, all the way back to Tadasana. And now everyone, we are here, both we're sitting here. We want to show you the magic of power of twisting poses. Now we're going to show you from the back view so you can see how it looks like step by step when you get into the poses. Now we begin with the Marichiasana pose. Now first you need to loosen up everything from the body, from the ankles and from the hips. Make everything loose and calm. And now you can place one leg underneath you. So you need to first open up the hips. Make sure always the body calms and relax, no tension. And then you have that foot across. That's it. Now see, open that now, that shoulder, so you can see that now it's equal. Even actually you won't see that it looks already balanced, right? Like my shoulder. So that's what she did. See, lengthen that spine and see, open up that shoulder. Now here we go, let's have that little twist. Now stretch up the arms and exhale, make that twist. That's it. That's it. Now twist. Now see, open that shoulder and you actually can see that flat here, right? That's amazing. Now we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Release it, soften everything again, out and exhale. Now stay still on that poster, baby. Just quickly like that. I love to make it, when we come up from one pose, I recommend to not rushing it directly, because we want to give our body time to restore slowly back to its first condition, right? So we want to come up. So after we twist from one pose, we're gonna bring it back again to soften everything back to its place. And we want to repeat that again. Inhale, stretch your arms, and exhale. Then slowly do that twisting again. Yes, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's come up. Inhale and exhale. Release it. And from here, then slowly, when you find everything goes back to its place, then remove and change the direction. Now get back again. First, relax and loosen up the back and shoulder. Now do same thing. Now get the other one down underneath. Yes, that's it. And slowly pick up the other one and put it on the side. And then that spine, open up that shoulder, use that back muscle strength. And now inhale, stretch up, and do to the other side. That's it. So here you can see she maintain this one. If you don't practice any exercise or your yoga, it will actually the ass even more curl. But when you have your practice, it will stretch a little more and to keep everything in place. The scoliosis is not only the appearance from the outside, but as well affect the internal things, like your everything in the inside. So you wanna always make sure that you maintain the outer, the strength of your muscle and on the bone condition to keep everything. Now slowly come up from this pose. Inhale back, loosen up and relax that shoulder, rest everything. And one more, we're going to do that. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, twist in. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Inhale, exhale, release. Slowly come up and release the pose. Now, there you go. They want to see your beautiful face, Naomi, our beautiful face. Let's look at them. So for next, so that is the twisting of Marichiasa. There are other poses still you can do at home. What is your other favorite? Do you have favorite that you want to recommend to them?
Forward bends are good as well.
Forward bend. So that would be like Uttanasana. So from standing pose.
From standing and also
Right.
from sitting. as
Right.
well.
So what is that stand forward bend, guys? Here we go. We're gonna show it for you. Let's come up and stand. Right. So to stand forward bend, it's actually very easy. You think, oh, you just fold it like that? No. We wanna always make sure that we connect. We wanna feel that movement, so we can feel every inch the stretching we make in our body. Now it begins from Tadasana pose. Tadasana is very simple. Just root down the fourth corner of your feet And instead of curling that lower back, you don't want to do that. You don't want to push too much forward as well. You want to make it strong in your core and your arms on the side. That's it. Chin parallel and relax the mind. That's very important. And now inhale, raise the arms up, nice and tall. And then exhale, lower down. To get to lower down, some of you, for beginner, you might find this one difficult as well. So what you want to do, you don't want to destroy your hamstring right away on the first try. So you need to bend first your knee and then slowly go down. But if you're flexible enough, then go down with the floor with your hands, letting your neck and your head go. Maybe to stretch it a little bit more, like Naomi did it now. So you make it a really beautiful stretch. Now stay for some time. You can stay like this for 30 seconds or 15 seconds, depend how long you want. One more thing, guys, if you have low or high blood pressure, might makes you a little bit sensations of dizzy when you come up, so don't feel panic about that, just notice about it. So maybe you don't need to hold this for too long if you have that symptoms in you, or if you have that condition for the moment. Now press your feet. Let's come up from this pose. Inhale slowly, raise your hands up, and exhale, bring it down. One more, guys, we want to do that. We're going to show you from the side view. Now we're going to turn to this side left. Inhale, raise your arms, root down that feet, hands up, open up that heart. And exhale, fall forward, down onto the floor. Three, two, one. And inhale, let's come up. Raise your arms, join your hands, and exhale. Relax. There you have it. You have twisting pose and you have stand forward bend, one of the magic poses to say it as someone who has scoliosis. And don't forget that sequence of sun salutation. I think that's the best. I love sun salutation. I always do that. Maybe Naomi want to say anything to the audience, please?
Just that if you have scoliosis, don't let it stop you from doing things that you really love.
So here you guys, you have it all. Practice that at home and we will see you on our next video. Bye.
Bye.